started.
How do you
Buenos tardes. Hello.
That's good night.
That's buenos noches.
Okay.
Dad, we're filming.
Our chef.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
This is Snacks and Stories. I'm Annika.
And I'm Patricia. And
today we are eating like
steak, asparagus, corn, and
rice
because that's what Asians do. And we're having white wine. Yes, we are having white wine today.
Pinky's up.
Pinky's up.
I didn't even put my
And today our food is sponsored by my dad. So thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad Magnaya.
Yes.
So let's get started.
Okay.
In eating, and then we shall converse. I don't know what this accent is.
Converse.
We will converse about life. Would you like some A1 steak sauce? Or
I've never tried A1 steak
Really?
sauce.
I love A1 steak sauce. Oh, that's too much.
What's like the best steak you've ever had?
I don't think I've had like a best steak. Also, we're sorry. We don't have. Do you like it? Is it good? Or would you eat asparagus? Okay.
That's good.
I don't have any dietary restrictions besides lactose intolerance, so I eat meat. How about you, Annika?
I'm trying to eat less meat.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. I don't care. But I mean, like, this is like once a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm at home in the mornings, I still eat eggs. I love eggs. And I drink a lot of coffee, so I do dairy.
Mm-hmm.
But I try not to eat like red meats.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. This is fine. I can eat red meats. It's not like I'm
like she
vegan or
chooses
vegetarian.
not to.
Yeah. Like I choose like fish over.
Oh, I love
a red
fish.
meat. Yeah, fish is so
Fish
good.
is so good. Whoever doesn't like fish, you guys are picky. But it's okay.
I really like asparagus.
Asparagus is good. I'm not gonna finish all of this. I'm sure my dad. But Annika can finish all of it. Anyways, today we will be talking about a couple of things. We're just gonna catch you guys up on our week. Talk about some more important things that matter in today's society. And just some other fun stuff.
Yeah.
So grab a snack or a meal.
And we'll toss some tea.
Good tea. Okay, Annika, how was your week?
My week. Okay, so we were together last Wednesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Turn back up a bit if you can.
Tuesday.
I'm just like scooping.
Wow, a whole bunch has happened, I feel like. Or no, not even. What did I even do?
I don't know, but tell the viewers.
Okay, so I really just stay home, you guys.
That's good.
Like,
I'm like, that's good.
like oh my god, my tomatoes have sprouted. So I'm into like planting now.
And propagating.
So I have like a couple of different types of ivies. And I also have like a tomato plant. And then like this succulent that's called kalankoi. I thought it was kalancho for like a really long time, but I watched some videos and it's kalankoi. But it's basically like a big succulent that has flowers. And my tomatoes have sprouted. Like literally I just cut open a tomato and just like put the seeds inside and just waited and just watered it. And now like they're big. So I'm gonna insert a picture.
Insert a picture now. You saw that?
Oh, they're so cute. Hopefully I'll have my own tomatoes soon. And what else did I do? Yeah.
Tomatoes. Tomato update.
Tomato update.
Nice. I have been working just a lot. I've just been going to work, coming home, eating dinner, going to bed. That's about it. But work has been pretty good.
It's a hustle.
It's a hustle, making that money. I work at a retail store, so not really an essential business, but sorry. What else? It's a very expensive store. I cannot afford anything. Expensive, not as in like high end, but expensive as in the prices are just so expensive. I can't afford anything.
You know, everyone's trying to hustle.
Exactly. Everyone's trying to hustle. My manager's trying to hustle, so I'll give it to her.
Gotta respect
But
the hustle.
yeah, I'm gonna give you a little work story because this work week has been crazy. So, Annika doesn't even know this. So I'm telling Annika as well as you guys. Oh, sorry.
Video.
Oh, she saw video. Can I insert the video?
Yeah.
I'll insert
actually,
it.
Is that like
porn?
I licked my foot.
My dog is underneath the table.
I don't think it. I mean, like.
Okay, I'm not gonna insert the video.
Wait, we can probably like figure out how to censor it or something.
Okay. I'll whatever. Anyways, backtrack. Thank you for subscribing to our channel.
Yeah, we have like.
And like watching the video.
We have a lot of new subscribers.
So thank you so much. Last time I checked, I think the video had like 50-ish views, which is not a lot, but like to me it's
the last time I checked it had like 81.
Yay! So thank you guys. It's just a little hobby for us to eat, and like we see each other once a week, so it's a good time to like catch up and spend time together. Anyways, back to my work week. So I don't know when it was. I'm gonna get some dates for y'all. It was last Friday. I was working and wait, I'm gonna take a bite, sorry.
While she's taking a bite, make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Hit the bell so you know when we post every Wednesday at some point in the day. Last time I had trouble, but we'll figure it out next time. Yeah.
Okay, so I was at work doing my thing as a sales associate. Then this lady comes in without a mask and without shoes on. And mind you, I work in like an area that's very popular.
Yeah,
it's very popular.
It's like by Fairfax, you know, where like the hype beast
area,
like near the Grove.
There's always a lot of people there.
It's a very LA
area.
Very
LA. So I was doing my thing, and this lady walks in with no mask, no shoes. And I'm like, hi, welcome in. Just to let you know, to enter the store, you need to have a mask. It's store policy. And she was like, I work here. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I just let her do her thing because I was scared. And then she's walking around the store. She walks up to my other coworker, and she was like, my coworker saw her with no shoes, no mask, and my coworker's like, can I help you? And she was like, I work here, I need to get to the back. And then she was like, oh, sorry, but the back is only for employees. And she was like, wait, but I do need something. And the lady is like, my coworker is like, what do you need? The lady's like, I need you to die. And she starts like saying like all this weird shit to her and like saying weird things, and she's like, I'm like black, that's why you like are trying to kick me out of the store. And my coworker's like, no ma'am, I'm trying to get you to leave the store because you don't have a mask on. And it's policy that you need to have a mask on. So this lady is literally giving her a hard time, and I just feel so bad. So I get my manager, and my manager is like, get out of the store. And she was like, you can't tell me what to do, like you're being like racist. But the lady's also like, I work here, why are you trying to kick me out? And like they're all up in each other's faces, and I'm just like in the back like going through clothes. And then she finally just leaves the store, and my manager closes the door and locks it. And then she sits in front of the door, and then our door is like glass, so she just sits there, and I literally just see her sitting there and not letting any of the customers come in. And I see customers who want to come in. So my manager is like, just open the door and like shove her out of the way.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, I don't want to do that. So finally this lady leaves, and like if this is the store, there's like a tree right here, so she's leaning against the tree, and I finally unlock the door to open it and let more customers in. And then she notices that I'm letting more customers in, and she's like trying to come in. I'm like, ma'am, you need a mask. And she's like, okay, I understand. So she left. She comes back now with a mask on but with no shoes. And I'm like, okay. But I wasn't at the door at this point. It's my other coworker. So she now comes back in with a mask on, so technically we can't really refuse her to come in. So my coworker asks her, hi, do you need any help finding anything? And she looks at my coworker and goes, is your ex-boyfriend from San Francisco? And my ex-coworker was like, no, I think you have the wrong person. And then she was like, message delivered, don't worry. And then she just leaves and walks out.
Message delivered?
So my coworker walks up to me and is like, why does that lady know where my ex-boyfriend lives?
What the heck? No,
So
really?
she was right, yes.
Oh my god.
Her ex-boyfriend does live in San Francisco. And I'm like, whoa, this is fucking creepy as hell. And then we're just like freaked out. So we close the door again and lock it. She sits back down in front of the store and now starts to proceed to strip butt naked. Butt naked. Naked. Punani out, boobies out, ass out, everything. She's getting butt naked. No socks too now. But so she just gets butt naked and sits in front of the door. And I like the whole store is glass, so I can see everything that's happening. And I see like people taking videos of her, honking at her.
Oh my god.
Like so many things. And then we're just like, what the fuck is happening? And then she like gets up from sitting in front of our door and she starts to like run around the sidewalk. Insert video now. Crazy, right? Like this bitch, she's just running around the sidewalk. And then at one point, I can see all of this happening because, as I said like a million times, the wall is glass. She goes across the street where a Rolls Royce is parked and shits on it.
No way. Oh my god.
Poops on it. The person who owns, like, because across the street is another high-end store, they have a security guard at that store. I don't think that's I don't want to say it, but I don't think that security guard is that security guard is equipped with a gun, and he's just a security guard, like, for like a resale store. And I was just like, I don't know about that. Anyways, so he sees this lady taking a shit while she's butt naked on this Rolls Royce, and he pulls out his gun on her.
Oh, that's not good.
And like threatens to shoot her.
Yeah.
And then she just like runs away, and that is the last time we saw this lady. But then people are like heated at this white security guard for pulling out a gun on her. So like these African American black people walk up to the security guard and they're like, oh, you think you're so tough, like I have a gun too. They're like talking smack to the security guard because they think it's wrong that they pulled it. He like took it so serious to pull a gun on her. And then,
I mean, like, she was butt naked. It's not
yeah,
like she was gonna
I
do
understand
anything.
both sides. Like, no, I understand both sides. Like, I understand why the security guard was like, it's kind of like, what do you call it? Like a reflex. It's just like, what do I do at this point?
Yeah.
And in his mind, his reflex was, let me just pull out my gun, which is wrong, but I can understand why. And at that point, she was going around like a lot of the stores and like being problematic, you know? But I for sure understand the other side of saying like it was too intense of a decision. And like I also don't believe in calling people crazy because I think crazy is like super offensive. I like mentally unstable is a lot like better and kinder than saying like you're fucking crazy, you know? But so I understand why they would be so upset at that security guard for pulling out a gun, because I think there's a better way to handle the situation, like talk to her or call like not like the police, but I know there's like a emergency hotline for like people who don't need like police reinforcement, but like reinforcement that, you get what I'm trying to say? Okay, but yeah, that was my work day, and then we ended up closing, and yeah, that was it. Annika, you can have your comments now.
That is ridiculous. I mean, honestly, like, I don't think that he should have pulled a gun. I think like, but like if he tried to like touch her or anything, like grab her, like that's, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, but she took a shit on a Rolls Royce.
I know.
Like, what do you do at that moment?
At that moment, like, you.
And it was just one security guard?
Yeah.
Do you know, like, was it a restaurant or just a store?
No, it was a store, like I would say the store, but I don't want y'all to get ideas of,
don't do that. Just go to Melrose, try to
find me.
use your imagination.
But
I don't know. No.
Okay, she don't know the store either way. But yeah,
I know like 4 stores on that side.
It's just like a really like high end resale store.
And I mean, like, during, like, the riots, like, they really mess them up over there. So,
Mhm.
I guess I understand, but I don't know.
Mhm.
But, like, what do you do?
Mhm.
I guess, like, just... But, like, if she starts, like, you know, defacing property, like, that's not cool.
It's a very hard situation.
But, yeah. And, like, what kind of security guard is he to have a gun?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it's a sneaker store.
Mhm.
I mean, I understand that maybe there are people who will take advantage of the fact that they have unnecessarily repriced sneakers.
I am.
And, like, they'll come and try to rob them.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like even high-end stores, like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, like, their security guards aren't even equipped with
Are they?
guns.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think so. At least,
never
like,
been.
at the mall I go to often, like, they have some they have some high-end stores there, and I've never seen the security guards with, like, guns. But
Mhm.
then again, it might just be location-wise, too, because that area is, like, super busy. Very LA. That's my work story.
That's crazy. I could never. I've never worked retail or, like a job like that.
Conventional.
Yeah. I want to, so that I can have experience, and if I do need to, I can.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's crazy. I think that I would not know what to do in that situation.
I wouldn't either. I was so awkward during that situation when she was telling me she works here, especially because I'm a new hire, so technically I don't really know who works there. And I was like, no way. Yeah, that happened.
I
Now,
think she was under the influence of something.
yeah, maybe. I don't want to assume, but I feel like it.
Like, was okay.
Maybe she was like really high or something. I don't know.
I just keep replaying the video in my head.
Let's watch it.
It's so funny.
I already inserted for you guys, so.
For boba too.
I know. She's not one.
I love LA.
But yeah, I feel like now is a good time to segue into something a little more personal. Not personal, but important. There you go. Since I was just talking about like people pulling guns on each other, I guess.
Yeah.
Like just the topic of the Black Lives Matter
Like,
movement, police brutality,
oh
stuff
my God.
like that.
Actually, I can talk about this kind of.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. Ever since like it's like started to
Bun.
be more.
Bun.
He's over there.
Bun. Sorry, I'm trying to give my dog a piece of steak. It's his 1 year foster date, so he's getting happy foster date.
Adoption foster date.
Okay, go on. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. So ever since it started being a bigger conversation in the media, I feel like being able to like see like clip after clip after clip after clip of just like unnecessary force has made me very angry. Like, I'm just a generally angry person because it's like, why are they, why? Like, why? Like, I saw a video of the police, like, pushing down a man in a wheelchair. This is, like, all trigger warning, so I'm sorry. If you're not comfortable talking about this, please, like
skip
a little. I'll put a timestamp somewhere in, like, the description, but, like, he was, they took him out of his wheelchair and pinned him on the floor. Like, what is he gonna do to you that makes you feel like you have to do that? You know?
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know, before we moved into, like, our dorms in college, Edwin was, like, telling me to, like, get, like, a self-defense weapon.
Like a pepper spray?
Yeah, like a pepper spray or,
I
like, a
have one.
taser or something. I don't have one. Yeah. But I don't know. Ever since then, it's like I feel like I need one in case like something like that happens with the freaking police
who are supposed to protect and serve.
Yeah, like I shouldn't have to feel like that. Nobody should have to feel like that. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's very, like, it makes you feel angry to see people in power, like, abuse their power. It's not right to obviously be so forceful on someone who hasn't, like, done any wrong.
Yeah.
Or proven to, like, do any wrong, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just very unfair to, like, see it happen to, like, especially the Black community, for sure. But yeah, like, when the, like, George Floyd murder happened, like, I just felt really bad because, like, although I am a person of color, I am not, like, Black at all, so I don't have to, like, worry about things that, like, a Black person has to go through. And, like, I understand my privilege a lot because I don't have to walk outside, like, of my house and be afraid of, like, getting shot, you know? That's not, like, what I think of on the daily basis. But someone who lives in, like, a poor, like, low-income neighborhood who is Black, like, they have to worry about something like that. And it just really hurt because, like, imagine, like, someone who's, like, 12 or, like, 11 having to fear their life just because they are Black. Like,
it's ridiculous.
It's very sad, but, like, it's just, like, the system that America was built on is just very racist. It's always been racist. Like, America is no one's country. I'm sorry, but it's my opinion, and I'm gonna speak my truth, but America is no one's country because this land is the Native Americans' country. So don't come at me and say, like, oh, but I was born here. Yes, you were, but how about your ancestors? Where are your parents from? Grandparents, great-grandparents? None of them are, like, originally from here. And it's just, like, yeah, it's just very, like, makes you very angry, furious to see, like, people be mistreated just because it's, like, of the color of their skin. And it's, like, I understand why the George Floyd, like, tragedy sparked this movement. It's not because, like, I think it sparked this movement because it was just, like, the tipping point. It's like they had all these things already, and that moment was just, like, the tipping point for it to happen, you know?
Like, I mean, I think it started with, like, Ahmaud Arbery, and then Breonna Taylor, and then...
But I don't think the Breonna Taylor blew up.
Yeah, no.
It did not blow up. And I feel like that is just because, like...
I think it's because of the fact that people are holding on to the fact that she was with her boyfriend who had, like, you know, warrants out, I think. And I don't know.
Quote us on this.
Yeah.
We're learning too.
Yeah. But... And he shot first.
Yes, he did.
But that's why people are, like, defending the
police.
Cops. Because, like...
But I like to say it's a form of self-defense.
Yeah.
They broke into her house with no warrant, I think.
Yeah. Well, they were asleep.
Yes, in, like, the middle of the night.
And nobody was answering. So
the door, so they just
opened.
broke in.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, I just think that's a form of self-defense. If someone were to do that and they were, like, white...
If somebody comes into your house and starts, like...
yelling and shouting and, like, you pull up...
and they just come in and you're like, whoa, there are people here. What are you gonna do? Like, you don't know who these people are. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. But I still hope that justice will be served in her name because the cops haven't been arrested, or...
Yeah, no.
That's so, like, infuriating. But, like, of course, I feel like it's sad to say there was, like, a peak in the movement, but of course the movement is still, like, happening today. So as always, Annika and I will leave, like, descriptions of organizations to educate yourself and, like, just to further your knowledge on what's happening. And personally, like, for me, what I'm doing to be an ally for this movement is just, like, educating myself, like, reading a lot, and, like, trying to not say the wrong things and like get my information correct, if that makes sense, and like posting on social media here and there. But you know, it doesn't matter if you like, if you want to donate, go donate. If you want to sign petitions, go sign petitions. If you want to do like post on social media to like let your audience know what's happening, do that. If you just want to like do personal like educating and acknowledging what's happening, go do that. Any of those or more, like it's all helpful, you know?
Personally,
Yeah.
I've been like supporting Black-owned businesses, buying from Black-owned businesses. When you're thinking of buying from Amazon, like Jeff Bezos has enough money, and yes, I know that Amazon like
Super cool.
helps like smaller vendors like make their name, but if you are going to shop on Amazon, maybe help a black vendor, or go to a coffee shop in your local area, or you know what I mean, like little things that you can do to change your life to help others.
Yeah,
and acknowledge your privilege.
exactly. I
Like-
think like everyone has some sort of privilege, no matter what skin color you are.
Oh,
And like some more than, for sure, a lot more than others.
Yes.
But just recognizing that and know that like when it's time for you to sit down and listen to others, you know? Go on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I want to speak on racism real quick because there's this video that just keeps like popping up in my head. But it's a video of like, I don't even know if this woman is Hispanic or Asian. No, she's not Asian. She's either Hispanic or white. But this happened in like SoCal. I'm not sure what area. My dad probably knows, but he's asleep. It's like this woman who walks up to like this Asian couple who's working out in a park, and like this woman is telling these Asians like, go back to your own country, you brought coronavirus here, and they're like, she's like bashing out on them, and the Asian people are like, girl, why are you like talking to me like that? You're not even white, like this is not your country either. And then she was like, she's just like making like a commotion and saying like, oh my god, you're hurting me, like you're assaulting me, blah blah blah. And like it just brings me back to like this saying of, this is no one's country again.
Okay, let me change what I said from acknowledging your privilege and know how to support others with your privilege. Like, don't use your privilege like that, you know?
Okay. But yeah, it's just like very infuriating that someone has to like walk up to someone, say to go back to your country. And also like the coronavirus, like, can we just talk about like the Asians and Chinese people did not bring it here. Like, if they did, our country, America, should have done a better job in like helping the situation when it first got here. When it was in January and there were only a couple cases, we should have done something then. But no, you know. And now like I think California is the highest like state with the most cases.
Remember when we had 2?
And now there's like so many.
Love it here.
I love it here. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. Anything else to say about the situation?
I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
Yeah, do your part. That's all I gotta say. Do your part.
Oh, try. There is no try, there only do. Hashtag Yoda.
And the election is coming up, so please, if you can.
98 days. Oh, wait, tomorrow is 97 days. And make sure that you do it so that it gets in on time.
Yes. And if you can vote, you should vote. If you're 18 and up and you are an American citizen, please vote, because your vote matters. And I'm talking to you, my fellow teenagers who are 18 to 20s, please vote, because
A lot of y'all
statistically
just turned
speaking,
18.
the younger voters are the like less turnout, if that makes sense. It's a low voter turnout for younger voters, so please do your part. It is like, just vote. Like, even if you don't have a political candidate you love, you have one that you hate, and that is Donald Trump. So just vote the opposite way, right?
Okay.
Or just vote who you want to vote for and practice your part as a citizen.
Do some research.
Yeah, do research.
A couple Google clicks.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are websites that like lay it all out for you so that you can like align your values to the candidate.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try and look for something. I'll put it in the downstairs. But yeah, please vote
Yeah.
and send in your ballots in time so that it reaches and can be counted properly.
And vote for, if you're debating on whether or not to vote, and you don't want to vote because there's not a candidate you like, vote for your family, vote for your ancestors, vote for the
Don't
people who can
necessarily
vote.
always vote for your family.
True.
Because their values
It
may
can be
not
different.
align with yours.
Very true. But
Cough, cough.
she said tea.
I'm so salty.
Oh my god, we're already at 31 minutes.
He has a daughter. I'm salty. Should I cut that out?
I feel like we should end the conversation here because we're already at 30.
Yeah?
I have so much more to talk about. We can save that for next week.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk about the kissing booth too.
You made her angry.
Yeah, I did.
I
So-
haven't watched it.
Don't watch it, guys. Okay. Well, thank you for coming today, sitting, hanging, talking. Comment down below.
It was a good... Oh, comment down below.
Comment down below how you're supporting the Black Lives Matter movement.
Yes.
We'd like to
Educate
know.
others.
Like this video, subscribe, our socials right here, and
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
bye. Great.